Okay folks, welcome back. So this mess of woods that you see in front of you is actually the Catasauqua and Fogelsville railroad bed, the ore spur that is heading towards Rittenhouse Gap, where the large majority of the mines were located. And you can tell all this fill here is slag and coal deposits, and there's still railroad ties left in this bed. So let's take a walk back towards Lockridge, and you can see how this will all come together. Right here, we still have railroad ties in the ground. In the early 1900s, possibly late 1800s. There's a couple more right there. The bed is slightly raised, I'd say 10-foot bed or so. To the left is a farm, to the right is a development. This area is not posted. And as you can see, there is a trail to get through. It's not a heavily used trail. And it did kind of end where we just started this video. But this is fascinating to me. This is a really old bed that we're walking on right here. Produced a lot of money for this country in the iron industry. A lot of money for themselves too, but railroad tie. There's another one right there. And right there. So you can see the ties were left. Well, it's going to be a little bit of a boring walk over the next minute or two. But I'm trying to show you how this will all come together at the end, where it becomes part of the park again, but it also has an amazing brick and stone arch bridge. Still on the bed. That's pretty. Big hunk of concrete sitting there. This whole area, acreage-wise, was huge at one time. That's why I say that my ramblings could never do it justice. So now we've come back out into a clearing. We're now on the back end of Lockridge Park. Some of that rail bed's actually considered to be on Lockridge Park property, and then the rest of it is obviously not. For anyone who's a local, I've managed to find where the Catasauqua and Fogelsville crosses 4 different roads on its way up to the mines in Rittenhouse Gap. So it crosses Mountain Road, it crosses Reservoir Hill Road, it crosses Gap Road, and it crosses Walker Road, possibly twice on Walker Road. Nature has reclaimed all those spots except for the one on Mountain Road where you can actually see a rock cut, but it's private property and you can't really park on Mountain Road to take a quick video of anything. I know this one's dragging on a little bit, but When we make it to the end, you'll be like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I know you're looking at this, you're like, oh, this is just a road. But it wasn't. This was a railroad bed before cars were even a thing. Now it's access for public works in the back of Lockridge. I believe there might be a water treatment plant back there. And it's also to service the park. The park is well maintained. We're coming up on the Swabia Creek. And this is a bridge that was built over the Swabia Creek. Obviously the Swabia probably would have been used for power and cooling. Couldn't ship anything on it, obviously. Way too small. For you fishermen, it is stocked with trout. You see some stone and railroad ties over there. We're going to take the easy way down to this one because there's a nice convenient staircase right here. Sorry, let's get a look from up here. All right, take a walk down. And then this rail bed would have continued on. We'll go down there and take a look at that then. Maybe. This one's getting a little long. I don't want to drag it on too long for you. Okay, check this one out, folks. Brick, stone. Not sure the year. Not sure if it's original. Thinking the stone probably is. Maybe the brick isn't, although we are on an iron furnace site and brick was definitely used there. So, I mean, you're looking at possibly 120 years old? I shouldn't throw numbers out because I'm not sure. But that was our little backwalk from where we found railbed to this beautiful bridge over the Swabia at Lockridge Furnace Park. So I'm gonna go see what else we can find. See you in the next one.